Matt Morris at mattmorris.com. Thanks for tuning in. I want to talk to you tonight about how to earn $1 million a year in network marketing. And I'm recording this in my hotel room, just checking back in to the hotel here after a long road trip today. And, I can only give you training based on what I've experienced myself and what I've seen other leaders experience. And here's my experience of what it takes to earn $1 million a year in network marketing. And it's evidenced of really what I've done the last few days. See, I'm in Kenya, I'm doing a 4-day blitz. And I come into the market and essentially we work 14 to 16 hour days. We have very little sleep while I'm here. And we'll do anywhere from, 2 to 5, 6 meetings a day. Well, I'd say 3 to 6 meetings a day. We don't really do 2, but a lot of times in different cities and things like that, or hustling. And, I'll do that for 4 days. I'm going to catch a flight home tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a 7 a.m. radio interview. I've got a 10 a.m. training, a 12 p.m. presentation, a 2:30 p.m. meeting, a 5 p.m. meeting, and I got to be at the airport at 9. So we're going to be hustling all day. 14, 16 hour days. And this is a blitz, right? So I'm in for 4 days and then I'm going home. Now, I've been blessed to be in a situation where we've got hundreds of thousands of people on our team. We've got, an income that blesses us with a lifestyle where we get to do whatever we want. And it's tremendous. Definitely very, very thankful for that. And but I'm going to go home and I'm going to chill out for a few days. I'll be with family. I'll do some calls and some webinars and things like that. But and then what I'll do is in another week or so, I'm going to fly over to Singapore. I'm going to do a training there, and it'll be an intense deal for about 3 days. And then I'll take a couple days vacation in Thailand. And then I'll come home and I'll play with family for a while and we'll chill out. And then I'll go, do a little blitz, and then I'll come home and chill out a little bit. So that's kind of what I do now. It's a work hard, play hard kind of thing. And I'm probably playing more than I'm working at this point. But how I got here was not that. How I got here was 14 to 16 hour days, 5, 6 days a week, day after day, week after week, month after month, for extended periods of time. And, I definitely take some breaks here and there, but for the most part, it's all in. You're in blitz mode. You got to go put the hours in. And for those of you who may be watching this going, you know what, I really, really want to earn $1 million a year. You can't realistically say you want to earn $1 million a year and not put in the kind of hours that it really takes to do it. So you got to be willing to burn the candle at both ends until you can blow out one of the ends. And that's just what I've seen. If I look at myself and I look at all of the $1 million earners on my team, and there's a bunch of them, they've all done that. If I look at my buddies in other companies, what it's taken for them to, get to that $1 million mark is they've had to put in those hours. They've had to push themselves beyond what they probably thought they would have to do. And so my attitude is this, is from a recruiting standpoint, even if I'm doing a presentation, I'm letting people know, if you want to make significant money, you got to be willing to put in significant effort. And if you try and build a team and you try and build a culture of telling people you don't have to do a lot of work, what you get is a lot of people who don't do a lot of work. And so I like to build a team of people who know going in, if I want to make a bunch of money, I got to put in a bunch of work. And so, friends, that's what I've done. And you never know how far you can go until you push yourself too far. And from a work standpoint, have you done that? Have you done that in your network marketing business? And if you haven't done that in your network marketing business, I'm going to encourage you to go out and push yourself. Push your limits. Go out and push yourself outside of your comfort zone. We were doing a presentation, or we're doing a leadership meeting this morning, and I said, one of the reasons, and this is another training, but I said, we've got our weekly flagship meeting. one of the ways that you troubleshoot the flagship meeting is if it's not growing, one of the main reasons it's not growing is because the leaders are not personally inviting to the flagship meeting. So as a leader, even if you've been through your warm market, don't rely on your team to recruit to the meeting. They have to see you recruiting to the meeting. How do you do that? Well, there was a waiter at the time who was pouring coffee, and I just wanted to give an example. And so I asked the waiter, I said, "Excuse me, sir, what are you doing on Tuesday night?" And he said, I guess with my family. And I said, well, listen, and I just prospected him. I just said, I don't remember exactly what I said, but we've got an event on Tuesday night. We're looking for some really sharp people. You're a great waiter. We'd love to invite you out if you're open to whatever. So I said, we'll have one of these guys follow up with you and have you come out. But the whole point is, you can do that. You can do, if you're willing to push yourself out of your comfort zone, you could go do that 10 times a day. It's not hard once you get into the routine. Once you get out of your comfort zone long enough, it becomes easy to do that type of thing. And so here's the whole deal is you got to set the pace for your team. You have to lead by example. If you're not recruiting and leading and selling by example, your team's not going to do it. If you're not putting in the hours, your team's not going to put in the hours. So listen, those are just a handful of nuggets. There's so much more. In fact, I have a program I call Millionaire School. You can go to mattmorris.com, put your name and email address in, and you'll get my 5-day free video series on how to go from amateur to professional in network marketing. And if that product is available, you'll actually see it below the training series there if we're not sold out. So feel free to check that out. If you feel like you got some value from this, definitely love to hear your comments below. You can definitely share this around and feel free to share this with your team. And again, pop over to mattmorris.com and you'll also get these videos that I record. I send them out 2-3 times a week. You'll get those in your email box and some special things that I only talk about by email. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm going to crash out. Got to sleep for a few hours and up early. Take care, guys. Go make life an adventure.